going to start. I know I'm a couple minutes late. Let's see. Put you over there so I can read you. Dastardly Corsairs. Ardent Corsairs. Gotta admin a group. Jeez. That. Oh my god. Good morning, everybody. All right. I know I'm a couple minutes late. We'll get this done in a second. I need a haircut. Yes, we are, 6 weeks into... Is it 6 weeks? Into government... government-issued... government-mandated isolation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. No, we're starting our 8th week. This is starting our 8th week. Did I miss a spot shaving? No. Look, my hair's not everywhere. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and continue. I'm here? Okay, so yes. What do I have? Do I have anything? No. Did I?
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
We already went through this.
Okay, thanks.
Not at all.
We already went through this. Restore game. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to go in here because I didn't know where else to go. Yes, May the 4th. Happy May the 4th. She's happy May the 4th. It's interesting how they say that. Happy Star Wars Day. It's better off that way. May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. Tomorrow is Revenge of the 5th, which is also Cinco de Mayo. For some of you who know, may know, or not know. Yeah. Let's go to the apartment. Just because I don't know what else to do.
Hello, George.
This is the chalice I discovered in Spain.
I still can't figure out why the Countess gave it to you. After losing it for all those years, she simply gave it away to a total stranger. She's one prawn short of a paella.
The Countess is a fine lady. You shouldn't compare her with seafood.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something going on between you and that Countess.
Are you serious?
Is she jealous?
She's old enough to be my grandmother.
Is she jealous? Ooh. We have jealousy. Now what?
Let's take a...
Okay, so do we have a chalice?
There's
We
a
did
guy
this.
with a sword and between them
We already finished that one. We finished this one, kind of. Yeah, we already finished
a
this
knight with a night scroll. Through my teachings.
one. We already did this. I just have to... I think we figured this out, but I'm not sure.
There's a guy working on a loom.
Working on the loom.
Look there.
There's a woman looking at, but the reflection.
I don't know. I don't know. Coming from where we came from, I don't remember what to do. But yeah.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Yeah, I had been also the museum. I don't think I should be back at the museum. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. Airport? Okay, we can't go to any other country. We're done with all the other countries. What am I supposed to do now? Let's go up here.
I didn't have time.
I didn't have time to sit around. Okay, that's fine.
A scroll was a symbol, a scholarly.
We already did this with the lens, right? Something about 1814. Oh, here we go. I have this is a chalice from Spain. What should I do? Yeah, what should I do? Bring it to the museum? Head to the church and take a look around. Church.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Let's look around.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
No, that's okay.
As you wish.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so
Maybe not. The chalice from the mausoleum was obviously of superior workmanship, but grimy and tarnished. Maybe not. Maybe not.
okay, maybe I'll have to have him
Hello again, Father.
do it for me.
Bonjour.
This
Would you...
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Shining in
Catch you
induced
later.
action.
Au revoir,
Nice.
monsieur.
Real nice. Alright.
It was hard to believe it was the same chalice. Now the light gleamed off its perfect surface.
Okay, so winged horse. Let's see if it's talking about this one. I kind of like that.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
A jumble of letters are carved onto the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references comprising of name. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. You must find and highlight all the verse references. Well, yay! I've been wait, how come? How am I supposed to do this? Psalms chapter 32, verse
Psalms 32,
12.
7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible. Not much to go on, but if I examine the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Yeah. Okay, another one. Psalms chapter 12, verse...
Psalms 22, 21.
Oh, jeez. Carpe. So there's a Corinthians.
Corinthians 14, 5.
How many are you supposed to find? It's... There's nothing else. Psalms, Corinthians. Joram or Joram? No, I don't. Well, I know that they've said... Wasn't it that they said that there are other books... Never mind. I'm sorry, but yeah, back in the day, I was a big geek over the what was it? The Da Vinci Code and all that stuff. There are no other books. So what the hell? There's supposed to be one more, but I don't see one. Alright, no.
Now that my attention, there was no... I'd found the light. My eye was... Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Okay, jumbled letters carved into the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical references comprising of name of a book, and followed by chapter and verse in Latin numbers. For example, Luke chapter 8, verse 2 would be displayed. Okay, yeah. You must find and highlight all the references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit. Otherwise, the letters will fade. George will read the verse references once they are highlighted. But then that's it. That should be it. Oops.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go. If I examine the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
There's no other ones. Oops.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Yeah.
Corinthians 14:5.
There's nothing else? I don't know what I'm doing. Help me! Up. Alright, there's nothing else, right? Or is it supposed to give us... Or is it supposed to give us a fake verse and number? No. What else is there? Oh, wait. No, no, no. Wait, it's supposed to correspond to something on the sides? Maybe? Nope. One, three. What is this? 27? I don't get it. Help! How does this work? Examine the tomb carefully. Hidden among the writings are some biblical... Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Altogether, there are 4 concealed biblical references. You must highlight all 4 of them like word search. But there's not another one. Is there? What? There's no other book from the Bible. Dalad Majorum. Rex Mundi. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. How are there 4 verses? Explain to me that. Fine, give me the last one. As well as the book name, make sure that the highlight is chapter verse. Yeah, that's what I just did. Look for and highlight Psalms, John. John? Did I miss John? Oh, please don't tell me I missed John. Psalms, Corinthians. Oh, or would it be in John 4:11? It's not even here. Is it just me? Or is it that's not even here? $4.11. I don't even see a $4.11. Oh, don't tell me vertically. They barely line up on the other... That's stupid. They barely line up on the other columns, but it lines up here perfectly. That's just weird.
John 4:11. There were no more references to find, but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32:7. John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the de Vasconcellos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope. I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Okay, so we got that. The funny thing is I could look it up, the Bible verses, but let's just see what happens.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay, that's it. So I don't talk to him
Catch you later.
Au revoir,
about
monsieur.
anything else. So we don't talk to him about anything else.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Okay. There is...
In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Okay.
To think of the long centuries that it kept it secret.
Okay, so there's nothing else. We have to leave. Where do we go to?
I didn't have time to sit around.
Alright, so... I wonder if I should talk to this guy. Does he know anything about Bible
You're back.
verses?
Oui, I have returned.
I have returned.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Bang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sewer Jacques.
Who?
Sewer Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sewer Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning to despoil the sewers of our fair city. He has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Oh, good lord, that's too funny.
I think he suspected me of being the mysterious Sewer Jacques. And the last thing I needed at the moment was to be arrested for crimes against public sanitation.
Time to go. Sewer Jacques. Alright, so... go back to the apartment.
Hello, George.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Oh, good lord. And that's it?
Let's take another...
There's no reference to Bible verses, is there?
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Do they always have to play that
A
audio?
knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
I don't know.
There's a guy working on a loom.
Okay, maybe I go
I'd
back
better
to
get
Spain.
back to the quest.
Maybe I go back to Spain. Nope, I can't go back to Spain. Now what? No more clues, nothing else to go for. Oh my god, what else do I do? Do I have to look it up myself? You know what? Let's look it up ourselves. Really quickly. Let's see. Yeah, let's put it this way. My ex-girlfriend would would really do a number on me. for not doing this 5 minutes ago. Okay, so I need to go to... Wait, what? How come it didn't make reference to the Bible verses? So what the hell? Around the outside of the inscriptions were numerals. Left 1 and 3. What is this? 27, 12. 27, 12, 25? No, sorry. 17. What the hell? Alright, I probably would have to go to the museum then. Damn it, I thought that the Bible verses would have done something, especially since it's referencing, this game's referencing the Templars. Alright, so... Ooh. Did we not return
The glass
the tripod?
case was intact, but the tripod had been replaced by a sign reading, "Exhibit temporarily removed."
I see.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In occidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Yeah, what about that one? That's the one picture of the mirror.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Okay.
Maybe not.
That's it? There's nothing else new.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So I guess we're gonna go to that site now. Okay. No. Is that it? There. Site de Baphomet. And what the hell? Alright, let's see. What do you have to say?
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean,
Break.
when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
That's funny as hell. Alright.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Wow.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Huh.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Good.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
So he was here.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
I love that. Okay.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. Alright, let's see if he'll let me in. Oh, he'll just let me in. Alright, cool. Oh, good lord. We have another security guard. I guess we talk to him first.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard.
Wow. Everyone's got tood. Everyone's got sarcasm. It's funny. Remember the old days when RPGs were like, you know, they just were straight to the point and just...
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Great.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
"Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?"
No, like a test.
Okay,
Test.
yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Okay.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. No.
Okay, so he's seen what's his face.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So he's seen Merlin or whatever the hell his name is. I forgot his name, Scarboy.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door.
Not
The
the phone.
phone can look after itself.
Wow.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
She's got some tood too. Tood. Alright, so that's the door. That's him. What about this door?
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
The door is locked.
Hi again.
What is it?
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Okay, so let me check all this stuff first.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Well, the dial for what? What is it?
The doorway led to an
Heater?
old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
So why did you have me click on it? Red herrings. Red
The
herrings.
door was locked.
The door was locked. Okay.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
That's funny as heck. Okay.
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that? The taps were rusty. Oh boy! The cold tap's washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. On the wall was an automatic hand dryer.
And that's it.
I didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around with me. I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place, so I didn't need to dry them.
Okay, let's get to the obvious. What's
The
this?
thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. I didn't want any coal. I didn't
want any coal. Anything I can do? Just in case. Just in case. Let's say use the hand buzzer. So you let me have the key, but that's it.
Hi again.
What is it?
No way.
Aww.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Finally.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
What else is there to do?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so that's the heater to go here.
I couldn't imagine.
So I couldn't do anything in there. Even on the dial, there's nothing to do with the dial, is there? No. Just because. Alright, fine. I have the guard's keys if he won't let me past. You need to get a hold of the site entrance key. Replacing the keys might do the trick. Huh? Well, I give it back to him.
Hi again.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Well, where's the site key then?
I couldn't get to the door while the guard was there.
Hey, monsieur, don't go with my keys.
So I can't leave. So I have to have him go somehow. I can't turn that. Just worth a try. Fine.
The door was locked.
Alright, so I have to do something in here. I can't take the soap or do anything with that. Just in case. No. Nothing with coal. Let's try everything. Clog the toilet? No. You need to get a hold of that site entrance key, replacing the keys. So where's the site entrance key? It's on him. How do you replace it? And see what I... No. Are they going to do the old-fashioned... Okay. I just thought about it, but this is just... Can I do that?
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Yeah, but what am I going to do? Oh, wait.
The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
No.
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
So he gave... See, that's the thing. I wouldn't think to keep the key
With
to the
plaster
other
and the
door.
imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster. You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
I wouldn't think that the key to the other door would be on the same ring, logically.
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast. I couldn't do that. The key's imprint was now...
Oh.
I used the dryer to speed up the process.
See, I would not have thought of this because who would think that someone would be that stupid to keep the key to the other door on the same ring as the bathroom key?
It had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
What? I thought you just said that.
It was my plaster copy of...
Yeah.
Maybe not.
How am I supposed to be artful with it? It's the only thing I can think of. Put it in the toilet? No.
Maybe not.
What do you mean maybe not? I thought that's what we did in Syria. So what the hell?
Maybe not.
See, the thing is, if you have a copy of the key on the... give it back...
Maybe not.
So what else am I supposed to do with it?
I didn't need to use the soap again. I wasn't about to wash my hands.
Okay, I got this far from the clues. Now what? It says I gotta make it look doity. How am I supposed to make it look doity? I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Maybe not.
What the hell else am I supposed to do?
I didn't need to get near to tell the toilet.
Oh, wait. Maybe I need... Okay, hold on. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by...
Okay. So we go here.
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah!
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I made this key out of plaster.
A threading? How clever! How pointless.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
So why the hell do I still have it?
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Conflagration.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Wait, what's over here?
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Get away from all my crap.
Oh, darn. I'd left my grappling hook at home. No way could I get up there.
Okay, so I can't use the paint.
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Met.
Okay, so what the hell am I supposed to do? Ugh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Can't do anything with the dumpster. Can't do anything with the pot. Can't do anything in the... Oh my god.
Hi, it's me.
What?
Nothing else to talk to
Be
him
seeing
about.
you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
This key will... Okay. I did find some paint. I did that. Return downstairs to see, use the phone on the wall, talk to Nico. Nico? Why would... Okay, this is... I would have used the phone last second just to... Why would I... This is a little crazy. It's not logical.
Coulard!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Georges. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
What? That is... I would never have thought of that.
Hi, it's me
It would
again.
take me at least a
What
half an hour to do
now?
that.
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Yeah, okay, that's just... I would never have thought of doing that.
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though. Maybe not.
Still felt like plaster. Yeah, it's not gonna, nothing's gonna help.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
I am not available. Okay.
Hi again.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again?
I have this... The door was locked.
Ugh, I keep forgetting you still have to do that.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Now.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so I can't leave with the keys.
The door...
Oh my god. Okay, so that means... Imagine if the guard couldn't feel things with his fingers. Check the thermos. I thought you just said don't do anything with the thermostat. Now I do something with the thermostat?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. Hi again.
What is it?
Talk to you later.
What?
Au revoir, monsieur.
I... Get the keys from the guard and combine his keys with the fake key to swap them, then give them back to the guard.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty. He was bound. I couldn't give him the false... He was... Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I couldn't imagine. A thermostat was mounted. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine. The radiator... No wonder... The doorway led to it. There was nothing. The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on. All empty and all uninteresting.
Wait, what? I don't get it. I don't get it.
The door was locked.
It said tell me to go ahead and do something with the thermostat, but how am I supposed to...
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. On the wall was... Oh, boy! The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be...
Okay.
On the keyring was a big old key that looked like it might fit the excavation door. On the key... It was the key to the excavation.
Okay. So...
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was... No wonder...
Even with this, it's not doing it right. I checked the thermostat on the wall, then talked to the guard about it.
A thermostat was the radiator was... No wonder it was warm.
Okay. Then talk to him about it.
Hi again.
What is it?
Oh, now it shows up. Okay, good.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I turned the heating off.
Okay, that's a little weird.
As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
It's not that straightforward, but I wish, yeah. Okay. I remember the older adventure games were a little bit more specific.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Now,
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
how do I get him to go?
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No,
You
don't make me laugh. Your
Shoot,
time
sorry.
valuable? You just stand around all day.
I thought I
I
could.
have a highly responsible job.
I thought I could
Don't
walk while they were
bark
talking.
Me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
I thought I could walk by while they were talking, so we'll see. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, there's another statue. Cool. Some kind of radius?
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
It goes up. Anything up here? Nothing up here. Nope.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Baphomet. What the hell do I do now?
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Oh, you mean the reflection? Oh.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Okay, now what?
Maybe not.
There's nothing new. Church of a Square. Yeah, but we
Let's
don't
take another look. There, but
Sorry. Is there anything here? No. Not really, right?
then there, but
I'm just gonna click right through it. It's never gonna give us anything new.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
Okay, so I have to return the chalice to the Countess. We'll try that. And stuff happens. Oh, now that I'm here, or I'm back here, let me save the game just in case. Huh, 11 hours, 86%, 86%, shoot. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it today. I'm hoping.
Hi there, Lopez. How's Trix?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Okay, let's go inside.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Okay.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Dumbass. There's nothing else to ask about. Nothing left.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
I need to use a... Okay, so... Okay. So there's nothing else to talk to her. The door... There's no Bible in here. Okay, so now we explore the house. I swear I've never seen a coat of armor sit on like that. I swear. What's this? I don't think I should play around with that.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
It's just weird. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to go back out to the mausoleum. I don't know why the whole thing with the inside and everything reminds me of the house where Magnum
The main
PI
part
lived.
of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Magnum PI. I remember that. I mean the original. Yeah, they made a new one. The new one's okay. Anything out here? No. Ooh.
I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to.
Why did you point it out anyway? I love how they put little things where it's just, you know, useless. Little red herrings or something, little distractions.
It was too delicate to move. It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum. Now that it had given up its secret, The glass squares in the lectern were just decorative again. It was a rod with a... I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier. It was a rod. Now what? Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Alright, so there's nothing else here. I guess I bring her back the Bible so she can read the verses, right? Guess we could do that.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is their mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay, we talk to Lopez. We talk it to the Lopez. See, it's kind of funny that you have Bible references on the Tomb of the Knight, which is in Paris, to the estate here in Spain. So it's like everything had been pre-planned by the Knights Templar, or the Knight himself, which is interesting.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart. I shall give it more thought.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet.
Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Okay, think about it while you water the lawn.
The De Vasconcelos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie. Down below the estate, I could see the sea stretching away. It was a beautiful sight, and looked a lot like the scene from the manuscript.
Scene from the manuscript. Yeah. If this was real life, going back and forth from country to country, flying here and there, yeah, this would take a lot of time. Nothing here. That's the hose and everything. Okay. So just because, okay, the manuscript said something about, okay, let's do this. Now, unless anyone else has an idea of what to do.
It was the driveway down to the main road. I didn't want to leave just yet, though.
Come on, I wanted to take a look at the manuscript again. Yeah, okay, fine. Shoot. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, it's not gonna get. If I can't find anything now, looking at it won't make a difference, will it? Here we go. Images. Of the sea. Okay, there's only one thing of the sea. And so, okay, so that's the one where that someone was making a loom sitting on top of a barrel. Well, there's no barrel. There's no nothing. That doesn't help.
George Stobart, grave robber. No, I don't think so.
We did everything we can in there.
The De Vasconcellos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie.
Okay.
Hi, Lopez.
Certain?
Any ideas?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart.
Catch you later.
Okay.
Adios.
Yes, impatient clicking.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section. The dogs are gonna get me here, aren't they? Can't do that. There's nothing else in here, is there?
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
There's nothing else.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Talk to her. There's nothing else in this room. What about the knight's armor?
I wasn't gonna put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it. I love suits of armor. Who doesn't?
Okay. I'm not going to play around with this water. I don't need to play around with this water. There's a big tempting candle in the ceiling. What? Big tempting candle in the ceiling. Can I light it? Seriously? I love how some of these puzzles are kind of absurd. I can see how they do it, why they do it, but I don't know.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
There we go. Finally. Thank you. Now what? Better snuff that out before... Oh. Okay. So I have to close the window. And do it again.
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
Okay, now what? That would take forever. That would take like at least a day, 2 days. See that? No. See, I would have been sitting here for 3 or 4 days waiting for that to melt like that. Seriously, right?
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key. It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle. Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Okay.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Okay, that's it. Let's see if I can bring the key up.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
but it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Okay, that's it.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay, come on. Let's do something.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah. Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Perhaps that's not only the only hazel tree. Perhaps that is not the only hazel tree.
Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make. Hi, Lopez.
Nothing to say about the
Catch
tree.
you later.
Adios.
Okay, so I guess I have to go. Let's walk this way. I wish we could walk a little faster, just in case. And just. Can we walk a little faster? A little faster? No. No walking faster. There's nothing here to click. Anything on this side? Hazel tree, why? Nothing? Nothing. I do not see anything. Okay, I can't click over there. I can only leave. Man, I was hoping to do this a little bit. Hopefully I can finish this today because
I went over
wanted
to
to
find
start
a
new
suitable
games.
stick. Aha! It was a thin, supple twig of hazel. Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
oh boy. You're not gonna find a damn thing, are you? Not doing a thing. Let him do everything. Excuse me. What's he doing now? Oh, he's relaxing and reading a book now while I'm still looking throughout the whole grounds, looking for the well, looking for water. I'll bet you it's inside the house.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars, hidden here for hundreds of years, lost from the sight of man until now.
Oh, good
the
Lord.
mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again.
I like
Lopez
all the...
threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
What did we both suspect?
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
Wait, what?
I could have fallen down that.
You didn't see it. You didn't notice it. Working on the grounds all your life. Dang, stupid. That's funny as hell.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
What did they say about the lion?
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
What did they say about the lion? The lion.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Okay.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Hey, susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars. I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring. I wished that I had Leary's... It was too dark to see. It just felt like a pitted stone. I'd almost been...
Okay. There's nothing shiny here, is there? Nothing to reflect light over? No. I don't know if we can get the candle.
It was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
It's really dark down there. Do you have a flashlight or something?
No. I broke my torch only last month.
Damn. It's so bright up here, but the light's just not getting into the corners.
See, the light, it goes in straight lines. You want?
No, no, no.
Catch you later. Adios.
Alright, let's see if we can get the candles or something. It was either that or... No. That'd be stupid. I was thinking about moving the suit of armor.
Now what?
Yeah.
There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
So I can't take this thing down anymore.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. The candle...
So I can't bring that. I was thinking of doing something like that, but I don't know. What can we use to reflect down? I mean... What do we got? Only thing we got is like, what, the suit of armor, right? Maybe the hose?
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly.
It's
No.
damn. It's so bright up.
See, the light, it goes in straight lines.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Yeah, this reminds me of that scene from The Mummy, where they had the mirrors. So that's what we need. We need to do reflection and stuff. So...
I wasn't going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it. I loved...
Turn off his water.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Oh, there we go. That's it. That's a mirror. Aha!
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly.
I borrowed your mirror. I hope you don't mind.
No, senor. If you think it will be of help.
Okay, so... Fine.
Catch you later.
Adios.
Adios. Bye-bye. Okay, so...
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
Yeah, but can you see now?
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed. I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Oh, now I can see the buttons to turn the dials? Oh. at the top. What was this? 1427. What? Okay. There's something I'm not getting.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
Oh god, this is gonna take forever. 1427, right? 27. Oops. What? Oh no, I gotta do it this way. Yeah, it's gonna take an age. Yeah, but at least I got the combination. What do we have? 6 and 81. Oh my god. Just want to make sure. 81. My god. It's taking forever. Just pray I don't make a mistake, otherwise it'll take forever to go all over again. It doesn't have a thing to do the... See? There's nothing to push the middle yet. Okay, so 681 to the left. Okay. 31. Okay. Right. 3 and 1. 3. One. Oh god. We have 17, 12, 25. So I want to make sure. 17, 12. 17. And 25. Just want to make sure. 25.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes.
Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart finger work wouldn't let me down.
Stobart finger work. Whoa.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Children?
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
Better stop painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in their wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through.
Now they're going together?
Don't worry about us.
Now they're going together. Okay, and I'll have to admit to everybody, I am sorry, but I have never seen in full length Braveheart. Okay? I have never seen it in one sitting full length or even full length in a single day. I have not. And last time I watched it was probably, oh god, years ago. Alright, let's just check the notes. Wow, a couple of pages. It all points to battle. Okay. So why are we here on the train talking and...
Pardon me. She must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Sterling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
That doesn't sound like no lady. And why am I asking her all this stuff?
Do you know Sterling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
Jeez. See, another horrible recording. Sounds like they're recording in someone's bathroom or kitchen. On a laptop or something.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Sterling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Oh, jeez. That's interesting.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
Good. How good?
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
So that's all. Oh, that's all that's left that we have of the items. All the items are gone. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay, so we cleared our inventory. Thank God. Anything else? Do I want to talk to her again? No, not really. Let's go to the
Where
loo.
are you going, George?
Going to the loo.
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Sterling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Oh, that's the dude. That's the dude that killed the doctor. That's the dude that killed the doctor. He's part of the Knights Templar, the Neo Knights Templar. The guy with the mustache. So. So I guess it hasn't changed their Bilbetto, because what was it? This was written back, what, 25 years ago? Yeah, almost 25 years ago. 24 exactly. That's cool.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
English food. I like English. Okay, I'll admit, to some Americans it's disgusting, but I love a full English breakfast. I love a full English breakfast with the beans and everything. I'm not. Why am I in this room? Why am I in this cab? But yeah, I'm not used to black pudding, but still. Hold on. Let's just save the game, see how far we are. %, look at that. Sheesh, it took 2 hours to go this far? Crap, I'm not gonna be able to finish this today. What's that? Oh, that goes out. I don't want to talk to those guys. Do I have to talk to those guys? I don't think I should leave her alone, because that's, you know. Nothing in here. Okay, fine, let me talk to these guys.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is British. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap, sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks of you.
Wait a minute, you live in Newcastle, or you've lived. So you're from Newcastle. Okay. You're from, but you don't live there right now. Oh, you live in the outside. Oh, cool.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man, he's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know.
Oh, good lord, I couldn't.
Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe she's mate, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know.
Oh, good lord. Is the accent, like, accurate? Seriously, is the accent accurate?
Would you like a red nose?
No, thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
See you later. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
You haven't opened that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Okay, so it's cold outside.
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
Is it just me or they're gone?
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
The girl I loved? Excuse me? The girl I loved. The girl... Really?
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, Paul, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man, an old lady, too?
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like?
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know?
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans, like. So action at Brightling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightling Sea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
See you later.
Yeah, that's if I wanted to stay in the cab. I'm not going to stay in the...
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Okay, so we're getting on top of the train.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Alright, look at that. So where am I? Am I going past him? You know, I don't know. I don't know which way I'm going. Why do I have to go this way? And why is the door locked? Is that what it is? Oh, damn. Oh, that's what's his face. Oh, you just killed. Oh, shoot.
I always wanted to stop the train, and now was my chance. You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields,
which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great, a power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the Bull's Head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
One last thing. Dang it. Okay, so okay. Now he's no one last thing anymore.
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
when I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things that I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George.
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Get off the train? Well, why don't you just tie him up or something? Oh, that's cool. You.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
Okay. What? What are we doing?
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Okay. Okay, now we switch characters. Right. Oh, no, maybe not. Never mind. What the?
No. No way. Maybe not.
Okay.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move. Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic. The handle turned easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve.
But it did nothing.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand. Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Oh God, this is gonna be weird.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age. It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Alright, this is gonna be bad.
It wasn't the right hole for that.
It wasn't the right hole for that cog.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
This is just outrageous.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
How would you know to do that?
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
Where is she going? Okay. Let's go ahead and save first. Just because. 95%. Alright. Let's see if we can finish this.
It looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, George. Sometimes you're so negative.
Women, man. Women. I swear. Okay, that optical, that just was wrong.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
They want to join the satanic sex ritual?
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Okay.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Ah, George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund. Kill him.
There you go. Oh, never hit a woman. Damn it, boy, you can't fight. Okay, so who came as backup?
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
What the hell? Seriously, what the hell?
Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
I don't know. No wonder these Neo-Templar guys wanted to find and reforge the sword so badly when Edward II led his English army up to the... And Templars Okay, so let's... Just because. 95 still? Just 95? Really?
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Wait, what? But you can't... I don't get it. Okay, and that's it. Interesting.
We didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month. George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers.
Tell me about it. The clowns.
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So, I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
Yay! Wait, no credits? That's it? I don't know. That's okay. Fine, play the credits. Just for, everyone's sake. Anyway, yeah. Now watching that, I feel like I want to go through... Oh, this sucks. I want to go through the rest of the series, but at the same time, there's so many other adventure games I want to do. So, I don't know. So I do have oh, that's what I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream. I do have a survey on the Twitch page for those of you who are watching. the stream and the recording. The thing is that I have so many games I want to go through. A lot of them are long, and some of them I do want to continue, like these adventure games with the stories. This one took a while. This one took what, 10 hours or whatever. So the question is that, do you guys want me to do these games episodic like this, in a sense of one every week, or do you want me to play straight through? I guess it's just Bill Bedell on here, but yeah, what do you think, Bill? Do you think I should do this episodic week by week? Because it's been a month. I finally finished this game where I could have finished this in a week straight through. So what do you think? Because the problem is that if I do that, then I'm stuck on one game and I can't really stream anything else during the normal stream schedule. You know, like I won't be able to do any tactical games or anything else. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I'm 50-50 on whether playing things straight through a week straight or keeping it episodic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I have the WTF, where the WTF is like, I'm trying to find short adventure games or some short games I can do just within the 3 days. Like for the next WTF, I found another game I do want to play through that should just fit the 2 to 3 days for this week. Because it's like I don't know what to do next. If I want to do, yeah, exactly. The thing is, I don't know what I want to do, because now I have so many of these adventure games I want to do. It's like now I want to play through all of the Broken Sword. You know, this is why streaming is good, because I don't have to record. But that's why recording is good, because I can record the whole thing through. English voice actor's new story. Tony Longworthy. French version. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to change the WTF series, because I could probably do like a Broken Sword like this, since this was like what, 10 hours. I can do it over the 3-day period at longer lengths, at like 4 hours each, 5 hours each. I don't know. Because to be totally honest, I have so many games I want to go through. I want to continue going through the Broken Sword series. There's a new one I want to do, Whispers of a Machine. Then there's, well, the one I'm going to start doing on Wednesday, that I'll do Wednesday, is Trooberbrook. I got Trooberbrook for free from Humble Bundle, and it's nice because it's an interesting style, where that it's not, Trooberbrook is not graphically, it's not pixelated. It's actually, everything is real models that have been photographed, and the characters are recorded claymation animations. So I really want to play that. I want to see that, and it's only supposed to last about 6 hours, so I can split that up in 2 to 3 days. You know, and then there's another one that's crazy called Sanitarium I want to do, but I don't know. There's so many things and so many games. I'm trying to take advantage of my time off from work and all these games I'm getting through Humble Bundle, trying to fill it in and do stuff, and you know, outside of just doing you know, adventures in Fallout. And wait, that's new. What's that? Director's message. Thank you for playing Broken Sword Shadow Templar Director's Cut. 2010 remarks Revolution's 20th anniversary. Okay, so they started in what? 1990. Back in 90, the Berlin Wall had just fallen. Sierra, creator of the King's Quest series, amongst many other adventure titles, ruled supreme in the adventure market, and LucasArts was emerging with a new breed of witty, quirky adventure games. Monkey Island was just around the corner. I was development director at the publisher Activision, and was keen to set up a development company to challenge the American behemoths. Tony Warner, a designer programmer with whom I had worked for a few years earlier, was bored writing aeronautical software. So was his colleague David Sykes, and Noiran Carmody was the general manager of Activision UK, wanted to move from publishing to development. This is the Revolution team when we first started in 1990. Interesting. Let's see, Sean Brennan. That game concept later evolved into Lure of the Temptress. Yeah, they should look a bit different now after 20... Well, I don't know. That was what? 1990? Yeah. Damn, 30 years. Add 30 years to this photo. Wow. 1990. Geez, I was still in grade school. Grade school, junior high, whatever you want to call it. The Lure of the Temptress stream, early 90s. Wow. Broken Sword series was conceived. Virgin Interactive. That's interesting. We started talking about the mythology of the Templars. I hate that term when they say mythology. It's not exactly it's not exactly a mythology. I'm sorry. I'm a little too literal in things about Templars and Freemasonry because I myself am a Freemason. You know, I would like people to be a little bit more accurate. Mythology means something else. Mythology means that it's, you know. No, I mean, mythology means that there's something to deal with a higher power and God or something like that, but that's not it. Anyway, yeah, I am I'm a higher, well, mid-ranking. I'm an international mid-ranking Freemason, for those of you who might be curious. This was first conception drawing of George. Interesting. Nico. She looks too, I don't know. Catwalk designer elite. We had very high ambitions for the game, but the competition was fierce at Revolution. We had an excellent team who had written some very successful adventures, but to move to the next level, we needed to bring in the very best people from other creative industries. I convinced a very talented layout artist, Egon Cahill, to join the project. His colleague Neil Breen, both previously worked at the Don Bluth Studios in Dublin. Drew all the backgrounds in pencil, digitally colored with Photoshop. Look at that. A bridge over the Seine, surprisingly similar to the Ouse Bridge in York. Development, okay, what is it? Blah, blah, blah. We had since lost contact, but when I contacted him, suggested I might write the music. On its release, Broken Sword was incredibly well received, both critically and commercially. Game followed a year later, Broken Sword 2. After a gap of 5 years, we moved to 3D presentation, Broken Sword 3, then Broken Sword 4. While hugely controversial, the move to 3D was necessary to secure publisher support, although my provocative statement that point-and-click adventures are dead has often returned to haunt me. Ooh. Yeah, definitely not. Look at that. They just made Thimbleweed Park. That was a highly... I haven't played through it, but yeah, I heard that was very highly rated. Dwayne, Pearl. The waitress. Charles Cecil, the director. From this director's cut, I have had the pleasure of working with comic book artist Dave Gibbons, with whom we had worked previously on Beneath the Steel Sky. Dave has drawn the facial expressions and the new movies. New movies? Okay, so everything we saw was newer in this, since this is the director's cut. So I guess a lot of the animations are new. I don't know what the difference was, but yeah, it still feels dated. Honorable mention goes to Tony Warner, who had been integral part of Revolution since its inception. Juiced Peters, whom Tony has programmed this new version, and of course commercial director Norin Carmody helped steer the company, though both a good and steer the company through. You're missing an R. Through both the good and difficult times. I feel extraordinarily proud that 15 years. Yeah, this is still. It's 10 years old. It was written well enough that I want to go through the rest. I'll admit. It was written well enough. I really do want to go through the rest. I think that's what I'll do. I'll have to. Next week I'll change up the schedule. Where that it might not be Adventure Mondays, but I might try to do another Broken Sword through Wednesday to Friday. Tuesday will probably still be Tactical Tuesdays. Monday will be something new and different. We'll have to see. 1996. This would have been my high school graduation. Charles Cecil today. No, not today. This is 10 years ago, so add another 10 years. Norin. Okay. Charles and Dave working on Beneath a Steel Sky. Beneath a Steel Sky. David Gibbons. Photograph of Constantine's broken sword erected outside York Minster. Ooh. Look at that. Alright, was it? Beneath a Steel Sky. Alright, after this, I'm gonna... let me check this out. Because I'm gonna take a break, have a little bit of lunch, and then we'll do our little meeting, our little get together. Beneath the Steel Sky. Another point and click adventure. Ooh. Oh, so for anyone who's interested, yeah, look at this. Beneath the Steel Sky is free on GOG.com right now. It is. Beneath the Steel Sky is free on GOG.com right now. Putting it in the... Anyone wants to pick that up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. We are done with the game. Let's go see if we can send you guys off who's not coming to the... Unfortunately, who doesn't have VR and who's not coming to... big screen. Let's see. Who is on? Queen Bee? Is Liram on? Liram's not on. Shoot. Man. Yeah, we gotta do some Rainbow Six. Ooh, let's go ahead and raid Crypt Girl. I'll go ahead and raid Crypt Girl really quick. So, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Thank you for your love and support. We ask for your continued love and support by giving us those clicks, liking, favoriting, sharing, following, subscribing. Well, yeah. We ask the powers that be to keep you safe out there in the real world while we take risks for you in these virtual worlds so that you and your wallets don't have to. That's not art, girl. That's arc. Oh, wait a minute. No. What? It's weird. Okay. We're going to go ahead and raid Crypt Girl. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much.